Could brown gold further boost the African continent? The chocolate confectionery industry represents a global market of nearly 115 billion euros per year worldwide. But for a long time, African producing countries were content with exporting beans and importing chocolate, an illogical status quo that goes against the objectives of transforming local production. Some entrepreneurs are taking up the challenge. Example in Gabon with Les Chocolats de Julie. This is a report by our correspondent on site, Jean-Rovis Debani. Every weekend, Julie inspects her cocoa plantation to check if the 1,000 cocoa trees are growing well. Located in Cap Estorias, some 40 kilometers from Libreville, this orchard boasts an exceptional raw material used by master chocolate makers worldwide. For over 10 years, Julie and her French husband have been running a real sustainable cocoa plantation project. She is inspired by the village model of her grandmother's plantations. Criollo, Trinitario and several other cocoa varieties are grown on this plantation. This agricultural engineer regularly advises Julie's teams on new agroforestry methods.
Depuis la mise en place de ce verger,
since the establishment of this orchard, I have noticed that there is a clear evolution.
Parce qu'avec un objectif de 3 hectares au départ,
with an objective of 3 hectares at the beginning, we have today 5 hectares of planted cocoa trees that are in production. Of course, there is a big problem in terms of supervision.
Ce que nous devons faire maintenant, c'est de faire en sorte que
But what we need to do now is to ensure that this promoter can be supported from plantation to post-production operations, because it is exciting to produce cocoa.
La transformation, disons, aux opérations post-récolte, autant pour moi. Parce qu'il est bien beau de produire du cacao.
But if you do not master the process of shelling, fermentation, drying, and bagging, your cocoa does not have a good market value.
Votre cacao n'a pas une bonne valeur marchande.
With the ambition of producing up to 10 tons of beans per year, the arrival of this engineer now gives Hervé, Julie's husband, dreams of grandeur.
I think we'll continue this consulting work because we don't master everything. It's really sharp expertise like this that we need to continue the development and growth of Julie's chocolate factory and plantations.
It is in this chocolate factory located in the city centre that the beans from Julie's plantation, or those purchased from the Cocoa Fund, are processed. In 10 years, Julie has succeeded in dethroning the multinationals that offer bars on the local market, which are the preserve of producers such as the French Barry. Julie's Gabonese chocolate brand has more than 20 fresh flavours. What makes Julie's chocolate special is that we have a wide range of products.
Nous avons développé de nouveaux produits comme la tablette à la badame.
We have developed new products such as the Badami bar. We also have chocolate sweets that you see there in the shop windows. We also have new products that we have launched on the market.
De nouveaux produits que nous avons sortis sur le marché, donc dans nos boutiques. On a ici par exemple
we have coconut flavored rum here, for example. It's milk chocolate.
Du rhum au coco. Donc c'est un chocolat au lait et on a aussi le rhum coco. On a aussi à la vanille. Et on a aussi le thé matcha, donc du chocolat.
We also have vanilla and green tea chocolate.
Et du chocolat au thé vert. Et là, on est en train d'étudier un autre.
And we're currently studying another chocolate that we will launch soon. It's made with mint from Gabon.
On transforme de la fève, donc on peut prendre par exemple nos fèves soit à notre plantation.
We process the beans from our plantations or those purchased from the cocoa warehouse.
On les trie, on les met en machine, on les torréfie, on les canche.
Which we sort, grind and put into conches.
On souffle et on met au conchage. Et moi je prends la partie là où
And I do the part where we process them into bars and other chocolate derivatives.
Dérivés de produits de chocolat. Voilà.
Through hard work, Julie's Gabonese chocolates have become emblematic of a country where good beans are made, but no chocolate. Hervé is a precious help in this adventure.
We are lucky here in Gabon, a blessed country in terms of raw materials. Whether it is the subsoil, forest, or agriculture, we have everything. But we need to federate all that. We are planters, and we need to be able to source good quality cocoa and put it in these bars. This is cocoa from our plantations. The chocolate that is from our plantation, we therefore reserve it for these bars from the plantations, and that allows us to identify the source of cocoa.
To succeed in entrepreneurship in Africa is not an easy bet, yet Julie is part of a new generation of young Gabonese entrepreneurs making a name for themselves. That day, she was invited by the US Embassy in Gabon to speak to young entrepreneurs about her success story.
Les chocolats de Julie m'inspirent énormément.
Julie's chocolates is a huge inspiration to me because in the beginning I thought, how did she get to this point? By talking to us about her work, I realized that you could start from nothing, just by going from an idea. And as you develop that idea, meet people and have opportunities that can push you to kickstart your business. Today, Julie is considered a true pioneer in her country in the field of artisanal chocolate making. Her expertise has already been rewarded on the international scene. In 2015, the Chocolatier was awarded the Euro Chocolate Awards in Italy, a distinction awarded annually to the world's chocolatiers. Before COVID-19, this complementary couple had 5 shops in the capital Libreville, and today only 2 remain. With a turnover ranging between 200 and 300 million CFA francs per year, the duo is preparing to raise funds to build a factory to process the brown gold. They are also planning to open shops in Paris and Washington very soon.